Hello, my name's Tony Huerta, and I thought I'd start a video blog based on a question I asked on Facebook. What did people want to hear about as far as live sound and engineering and traveling, getting into the business, and being a good sound engineer? So I thought I'd try this out. This will be the first installment, and instead of going into all the technical stuff we could talk about, like EQing and microphones, live sound rigs, line arrays and mixers, things like that, I thought I'd go into the start of everything for an engineer, and that's how to get the gig. Without the artist hiring you, without your friends asking you to do sound, you're going to be a pretty lonely sound engineer. I started in the recording studio, and I got some very small-time clients, no big deal, and they asked me to start mixing their live sound, and I knew nothing about it. So I started to learn. I started to get owner's manuals online, read about how to mix sound, kind of took myself to my own university, my own school, and figured it out myself, so that's good. How did I get hooked up mixing Take 6, the 10-time Grammy Award-winning incredible vocal group Take 6? Well, I was mixing a high school jazz concert. It was 6 wireless microphones. It was a jazz combo, guitar, bass, drums, or piano, bass, and drums. And it was on a very small sound system. It was on a Mackie 32.4 mixer. Nothing that sounded incredibly great. Mark was there working with all the kids on this all-state jazz concert in Colorado. And I worked with him for about a day and a half, just running the sound, and we started talking while we were hanging out during the breaks. And what I came to realize from that conversation is they didn't hire me because I was the most technically advanced engineer they'd ever found. They didn't even know if I had the right ears to do the job. But what I found was that they hired me because I was just a nice guy. I was personable. When he asked me for something on that little crappy sound system, I gave him what he wanted. And I didn't judge the sound, I didn't judge his comments or his requests and say, well, maybe I shouldn't do that, it might not sound right. No. When somebody asks you to do something from an artist's perspective, you do it. And maybe you put your engineering twist on it to make sure it sounds good every time, but you do it, and you're a nice guy. So 2 weeks later, I got a phone call from their management, and they said, can you come and do sound for Take 6? And I about lost my mind. Over the next few weeks, and over this next year, I'm going to start giving you the tips and tricks that I found and used to train myself, train my ear, and get the technical knowledge that I needed to actually be successful under any circumstances in the business, regardless of where I was mixing. A large church, small jazz venue, a community theater, an arena, outside music festivals, even like a cruise ship and things like that. Very confined spaces. And the tricks and tips to kind of make everything flow together so that your artist is happy and the audience is happy with a consistent sound. So, it's going to be fun. We're going to do some good stuff, and you'll get some good knowledge out of it.